let go of everything.
Hello smart people, Mr. H here. This video is for 8th grade student. Today is Friday, November 4th, 2022. Today we're going to go over Quizette 5 and we're going to do the 3D ornament. You're going to do the decoration for your ornament. This activity will help you build the sense of geometry. How a three-dimensional object that can be cut down to put on a flat surface is two-dimensional space. How does it look like? Okay, and when you do the decorate your ornament, please check out the name of the shape that you're doing. That somehow give you a hint of how the object's supposed to look like, and you also learn the name of what you're doing. So, all right, we're gonna go over Quizette 5. Okay, if you know how to do it, go for it. If you don't, then follow me on the screen. Quizette 5. Okay, number 1. Find the slope that passing through 2 points, 4, 3, and -2, -6. So how do you label the point? Okay, you're gonna label the point at x and y, because this is xy order pair. Then we're gonna have x1, y1 because it's the first point that I'm looking at, and this is x2, y2 because it's the second point that we're looking at. All right, the slope formula. M equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what is your y2? Y2 based on our label, y2 is -6. So y2 is -6 minus from the formula y1 is the 3. So y1 will be 3. x2 will be -2. x2 is -2 minus x1 is 4, minus 4. Alright, okay, so that is the first step, plugging in the numbers. Now, same sign, add them up, different sign, subtract. Therefore, -6 minus 3, same signs, you add them up. That will give you -9. -2 minus 4, same signs again. You're going to add them up again. It's -6. Now, you have negative over negative. They will cancel each other out, or they turn into positive number. And the 9 over 6 can be reduced by 3. That will give you 3 over 2 as a fraction, 3 over 2. And that's it. Your slope is 3 over 2. Now, number 2, we're going to graph this line by using slope-intercept form. Y equal to mx plus b. And as usual, I'm going to ask you what is m. M is 2, and b is M is 2 and your B is -1. Yes, B is -1. Okay, so B is the beginning or y-intercept. So y-intercept means that point gonna be on the y-axis. So it will be on that line. Your beginning at -1, so it will be right here. That is your beginning. Okay, you begin at -1, and then the slope will tell you rise over run. So 2 to get in fraction, you're gonna put 2 over 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. So you're gonna rise up 2 and you're gonna run 1. From your beginning, you go up 1, 2 and run 1. One more time, you go up 1, 2 and run 1. And you can do it as many times as you want. We need 3 points to draw the line. So after you get that 3 point, you can draw the line, go through those points. Okay. The most common mistake here is when students do the pattern, they just do the pattern. They don't make the point. So when they draw the line, they start to get confused. They confuse themselves. Okay. please make a point, rise up 2 over 1, make a big point again. Don't be lazy. If you don't draw that point, later on you're going to say, where do I draw the line? Should I draw the line above the steps right there or below the step? So make the point to make sure you know what you're doing. Alright, number 3. Same pattern, same steps, same concept. Y equal to mx plus b. So what is your m? M is 3 over 2. Yes, for some reason when students see 3 over 2, they just stop. We need the slope in fraction to do rise over run. If it's not in fraction, you have to put it in fraction by put 1 under. This one already in fraction, so we good. Now, what is your beginning? What is the beginning? What is b? There's nada. Nada mean nothing, which mean it's going to be 0. b is 0. So you're going to begin at 0 on the y-axis. Find the 0. So your beginning is 0. And then the slope is 3 over 2. What does it mean? It means that we're going to go up 3 over 2. Up 3 over 2. So go up 1, 2, 3 over 2. Make a big point. And then do it a couple more times. 1, 2, 3 over 2. Now, this you know that up 3 over 2, if you reverse the pattern, instead of up 3, you're going to go down 3. Instead of go to the right 2, you can go to the left 2. That still give you the points that is on the line. One more time, down 3 over 2. It will give you the point that is on the same line with all the points before. Again, what I just did is the reverse of the pattern. Instead of go up, you go down. Instead of go to the right, you go to the left. The opposite of the pattern. Alright, so last one, number 4. Number 4. I'm going to move the graph to the side a little bit. Let's see how I do it. Yes, it works. Okay. What is the formula? Y equal mx plus b. Same question. What is your m? It's a little bit tricky this time. So we see that we have x, but there's no number for m beside negative sign. If you don't see any number in front of the variable, mean that there's 1. If you have an x, you should have 1x, at least 1x. If you see an apple, you should have at least 1 apple. If you see a banana, mean that you have 1 banana. If you see an x, you have to have 1x. Otherwise, if there's nothing there, it's gonna be 0, which means you don't see it. If you see an x, it should have at least 1x. So m is negative 1. Your b is 2. B is 2. So on the y-axis, we're going to find out the beginning at 2. Alright, the slope is negative 1 over what? Negative 1 over 1. Because it's negative 1, you're going to go down 1. Because it's positive 1, you go to the right 1. So we're going to go down 1 to the right 1. Make a big point. Do that pattern a couple times. Down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. And down 1 over 1. So we draw the line, go through all the points. And that's it. Alright guys, so that's it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do you're going to decorate the ornament. Please write your name somewhere on that that ornament. You can use color pencil, markers. Think about, I'm going to hang it up. So you should write your name at the bottom of the shape, or normally it's at the center of your paper. Okay, so I can read your name. What else? So after you finish coloring, then you cut it out. Please leave the dotted part. Stay with the shape. Do not cut off the dotted line, the dotted part. One more time, do not cut off the dotted part. that part is where you're gonna glue it. You're gonna glue all the faces together. If you're not sure what's going on, please spend your time to decorate the ornament and hold on to it. I can show you on Monday when we come back. Alright, if you know how to do it, go for it. The video that I leave for you is wrong. I'm not supposed to cut out the dotted piece. That dotted piece for you to glue them together. Okay. In that video I used tape. I'm not gonna have enough tape for everyone. Alright. See you on Monday. Okay. I won't see you anytime until Monday. So have a great weekend. Please stand on task, get the thing done. You will earn candy if you stand on task and get a good grade from the sub. Alright, bye guys. See you all on Monday.